Hey guys, David here and welcome to this video. I don't quite have a fully featured video for you guys today, but I do have a couple things that I want to show you. So welcome to the second ever installment of random stuff. First of all, I want to show you this brand new lens I got. It's the Rokinon 35mm t1.5. It's not just another photography lens, but instead it's a cine lens, meaning it's specifically designed for video. The main way you can tell a cine lens apart from a photography lens is it has those gears where the focusing and other rings are. They allow you to just easily integrate it into a follow focusing system without having to attach a separate gear, which adds extra bulk and is annoying to use and doesn't work that well. It's also a fully manual lens, meaning you can't control the focus or the aperture or anything through the camera, meaning you have to manually adjust your focus every time, and you also have to adjust your aperture or iris manually. For video, that's actually in many cases a good thing, as you want to control your focus manually anyways, as autofocus is okay but adds noise and has a whole bunch of other problems, so I never used autofocus in video mode anyways. And the manual iris ring means that you can adjust your iris on the fly very easily, but it's also a declicked ring, meaning it doesn't like have these stops. It doesn't go from like 1.5, 1.8, 2.2, but instead you can gradually adjust it, and so while you're filming you can adjust the brightness very smoothly and you don't get those ugly steps. So I never ended up adjusting brightness during a shot because it just looks ugly with those steps, but now you can just very smoothly adjust it. So if you're panning from like a darker corner of the room to window, you can just adjust the iris on the fly and it looks great. And by now you've probably also noticed that there is no zoom functionality whatsoever. It's just 35mm and that's it. And while that is kind of a trade-off, it also allows for this lens to be really sharp and not that expensive, and also lighter than a lens with zoom functionality would be. It is no secret that many professional film shoots, they do use prime lenses as well, as they just are sharper than their zoom counterparts. And with a maximum aperture of 1.5, this lens also allows a lot of lighting and allows you to get really out of focus backgrounds and beautiful night shots, as during the night you want as much light as possible. But now, enough about the specs, let's look at some pictures. And I'm talking about pictures first, as you can zoom in better and see the sharpness, whereas with video you're limited to a 1080 resolution. Now these pictures, they were taken on my 70D Canon DSLR and they haven't been edited at all. Now, for the video samples, you have been looking at them the entire time. This video here, this shot here, is filmed with the new lens, and also the next segment that I'm gonna show you is also filmed with this lens. So speaking of the next segment, my phone is a Nexus 6P and I've been using it for about 2.5 years now, and it definitely is showing its age. The main part where it shows its age is the battery. It used to comfortably last me for 2 days, but now it barely even lasts me through school if I use the phone just for like music and texting, but nothing else. And as soon as you like start going through social media and maybe watch a video or play a game, it only lasts me a couple hours. That's just not usable anymore. So I just ordered a replacement battery on Amazon for only $13, and I already have the iFixit ProTech toolkit, so replacing it shouldn't be that hard. To know how to take the phone apart, I used the guide from ifixit.com. It's a really useful guide and it explains you step by step how to open it up, and they have many other guides as well. Not sponsored by the way, but it's a really good site and their toolkit is amazing as well. Now, taking this phone apart is really hard. It's way harder than taking an iPhone apart, as this phone basically is super glued together. You have to open up a bunch of really strong adhesives, then open up screws, and that only allows you to get in. And then the battery is glued in again. But after removing all those adhesives and getting in, replacing the battery was pretty straightforward, and the new one just fit in as it is the original part and not some Chinese counterfeit. And then I put everything back together and it worked. And now I can say that the battery life is back to how it was when I first got the thing. I charged the thing yesterday at noon and used it the rest of the day, didn't charge it overnight, and used it the entire day now till it's now 2 in the afternoon and the phone is still at about 50%. That's really amazing. And while I will still probably charge it every night, at least I'm gonna know that no matter what I do during the day, it's gonna last me a full day. And lastly, I just want to mention a documentary I just saw. Elon Musk tweeted it out. It's about AI and it is amazingly well done. It talks to a lot of field specialists and it is also terrifying, as it basically shows how the AI really could take over the world if we don't make sure that it doesn't happen. I'm gonna have it linked down below and you should really check it out if you're into technology and AI and that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please leave a like down below and also subscribe so you don't miss any of the other regular scheduled videos. I also have Twitter, Instagram and affiliate links down below where you can check out what I do behind the scenes. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and until next time.